Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, if you look at the question, it's a combination of circle properties lah, basically, and angles little, but mostly on circle properties. Now, if you read through the question, it says several things. So, yeah, explain u v w x y is are points on the circumference of the circle, and then uy is diameter. Okay, so this is the diameter. And then katanya this is a tangent. Okay. And then mentioned about 35 degree A sama B as labeled in the diagram. So we have to find expression of B in terms of A. So it's very broad, but the idea is that we want to combine this kemari. So we have to find out the relationship dulu. Now it's centered around all the properties of a circle that we have to remember lah. Okay, now tangent, kalau tadi ingati kalau circle properties yang related to tangent, there's only one yang very obvious, which is di sini ia ada dua actually. Kalau sekiranya ia bertamu, okay, arah one point, then we know that these two are equal macam tu kan. So it will form an isosceles triangle. Then the second one yang paling famous about tangent ni in a circle, kalau ia related to radius, then automatically kita ni tahu yang 90 degree. So apa yang Ustazah buat ni is actually I'm just exploring apa yang kena lihatkan lah right now. So Ustazah tahu tangent, so maybe sini 90 degree. So what can I do? Okay, so A related to that so far. So maybe right now kalau berkaitan dengan A saja dulu, if I know this 90 degree, kiranya A ni kita ni tahu, B ni kita ni tahu. Ganya ia tulis in letter form. So for example, contoh ia umpamanya 20 degree, contoh lah ni 30 degree. Jadi kita ni dapat cari the third angle macam tu. Okay? But to avoid confusion, Ustazah hilangkan. It's not number, it's actually known letter lah. Diketahui ia punya angle. Okay, so kalau tadi dapat cari A ni, Ustazah akan mencari relationship A ke arah B basically. Kalau sekiranya ni sudah jumpa lah tu 90A, so ni memang dapat cari in terms of A. What else do I know? Well, I know ni sama ni related. Pasal apa? If only kita ni focus on those two, it forms apa ni yang center sama circumference. So yang twice ataupun half. So kalau sini sudah jumpa, if I want to find ke sana, ke circumference, jadinya half kan tu mendamit. So artinya Ustazah boleh tahu ni in terms of A. Okay. So now my focus will be ni macam mana ni kan kemari. Okay, so the idea is that today A 90 degree dapat cari sini, and then kemari jadi half. So Ustazah mau jalan ke arah B, A ke arah B ni related. Macam mana kemari? So kalau Ustazah just focus on B sama kuningan ya, what can I see? So Ustazah padam lagi supaya jelas. I see that B sama yang sini ni is centered around that shape. Okay, so that shape 1, 2, 3, 4 automatically dalam otak Ustazah, oh, this is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral yang cyclic chord. Okay, pasal ya semua ni bertamu arah circumference. So that is the point of you beritahu kita ni the first sentence tu tadi. Automatically bila Ustazah baca sebenarnya tadi, oh ni artinya cyclic quadrilateral lah, related kan. That's the only reason. Di bawah ni tangent ada dua tadi. Sama ada yang bertamu di luar arah one point, forming isosceles triangle, or radius and tangent 90 degree. So again, for us to actually remember this, artinya mesti kita ni memorize all the properties of the circle. And then we find the keywords. Tangent artinya ada dua properties yang related. Kalau point on circumference, ada properties of cyclic quadrilateral. Jadi again, going back to cyclic quadrilateral, apa ia punya properties is that kalau sini B, opposite to it are supplementary. In other words, kalau dicampur opposite angle in a cyclic quad, ia equals to 180 degree. So, just to summarize, kemari, sini 90 degree tadi, Ustazah tahu pasal apa? One properties of the circle, which means I can find the third angle. Bila Ustazah cari the third angle, ia related to the yellow one. Bila uzah half, it's actually circumference. So center to circumference. Okay, pasal ya start sama stopnya tempat yang sama, kuning sama biru ni. And then bila Ustazah jumpa sana, ertinya yang warna merah Ustazah boleh cari. Pasal apa? Bila sini sudah jumpa, campur sama 35, tolak dengan 180 will give me B. Okay, jadi again, the idea is that kita ni mau cari jalan relationship A sama B. So we have to find that jalan lah. So macam kira puzzles. I'm solving a kind of a puzzle lah tadi tu. Okay, let's start again. So kalau focus on warna biru, artinya yang warna biru is 180 minus 90 degree minus A will give me the angle of, apa ni sini ni, X kah? X ke tu? Yes, XOZ. Ia bagi sini. Okay. Jadinya XOZ will give me, this is 180 minus 90 is just 90 degree minus A. And then lepas satu, okay, biru done. So sini 90 minus A. Ke arah kuning. Macam mana relationshipnya ke arah yang warna kuning, which is XUO ataupun Y sama saja. Angle XUO artinya by half. So yang biru half. Half of yang biru will give me that angle. Okay, so far nice. I can either leave it like that ataupun simplify. So I'm just gonna leave it like that ataupun expand, sorry. And then warna merah. Warna merah will be bila dicampur yang atas sama yang bawah should give me 180 kan. Artinya yang B campur dengan 35 campur kuning. Ini kan di sini tadi. Yang ni here. Okay, right here. That is half 90 plus berapa tu? Sorry, minus A. So yang kuning campur 35 and then sama B jadi 180. Okay, artinya yang 35 campur yang kuning 90 minus A will give me 180. Okay, cyclic quadrilateral lah. So I'm gonna do a new page here. Just sambung sahaja. Artinya I have right now, I'm gonna expand it. Maybe it will help lagi nampak what's going on. So A over 2 equals to 180. Now it's just a matter of simplify. Pasal katanya ia mau express B in terms of A. In other words, ia mau B ni equals to something 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 A. Okay, so we want to make B the subject. Okay, so just simplification saja masa ini. So 90 divided by 2 is just 45. 45 campur dengan 35 is 80. Lurus ke tak? 80. 80 minus A over 2 plus B should give me 180. Pindah 80 sebelah, minus, jadinya sini 100. Minus A over 2, this just copy down saja. Again, 100 plus A over 2. So now it's just B in terms of A. Leave your answer like this, or maybe you can just make the denominator the same. Plus A plus A over 2. Whichever is fine. Okay, so I hope that is clear enough. Yeah, you have to remember the properties of the circle lah. Explore properties of the circle, then we are able to see what's going on. Pasal as you can see, there's no nada dapat terus buat. Every single step itu is related to one property to one property to one property. Okay, I hope that's clear enough. Thank you.